Hello everyone. Today we are going to do our next lesson of grammar, that is degrees of comparison. So degrees of comparison relate to adjectives and adverbs. Every adjective and adverb can be written in one of three degrees, that is the positive degree, the comparative degree and the superlative degree. The positive degree, this offers no comparison. It just tells us about the existence of a quality. For example, in adjectives, slow, beautiful, and in adverbs, slowly, beautifully. The comparative degree. This compares two things to show which has the lesser or greater degree of the quality. For example, in adjectives, slower, more beautiful, and in adverb, more slowly, more beautifully. The superlative degree. This compares more than two things to show which has the least or greatest degree of the quality. For example, in adjectives, slowest, most beautiful, and in adverb, most slowly, most beautifully. Now, comparison of adjectives. The comparative and superlative forms of most adjectives are formed by adding the suffixes er and est to the base form. For example, base form thick, comparative form thicker, and the superlative form thickest. So, here are some conditions of adding er and est. First condition: a single consonant at the end of some words is doubled in the comparative or superlative form. For example, big, bigger, biggest. Second condition: in base words ending in a consonant followed by y, the y changes to I before adding er and est. For example, angry, angrier, angriest. Third condition: if the base word ends in a silent E, this E is dropped before adding er and est. For example, true, truer, truest. Last condition: if the base word ends with double E, the last E is dropped before adding er and est. For example, free, freer, freest. Irregular forms of comparison. Some comparative and superlatives have set forms and are not formed by adding er and est. These are known as irregular form of comparison. For example, good, better, best, many, more, most. Comparison by adding more and most. Adjectives that have three or more syllables usually need more and most to form their comparatives and superlatives. For example, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Now next is using comparatives and superlatives. Comparative forms are often accompanied by the preposition than. For example, I am smarter than Ravi. Superlative forms. When a noun is modified by superlative forms, they are preceded by the definite article the. Superlative refer to the highest degree of a quality or quantity, and the person or thing that has such a quality or is unique. For example, Birbal was the wisest minister in Akbar's court. I think this is enough for today and you understood it well. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.